Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Baxter Student Ambassador Program webinar. Presenting for us this time is Hayley Johnson-Skinner, one of our BSAP finalists from Ryerson University. Hi, Hayley, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How's everyone today?
Oh, we're doing good, thanks. So before we get started, I'd just like to let you all know that if you have any questions during the presentation, just type them into the Q&A box or the chat box, which are found in your Zoom toolbar, and those questions will be answered after the presentation has finished. Okay, Hayley, if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready. There we go.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. I would like to welcome you to my presentation of Goway Travel, focusing on their Antarctic and Arctic tours, cruises, and experiences. So I'm going to go over the agenda for today's presentation. We're going to do some introductions of myself and the company, a company background, some of the Trustpilot reviews of Goway, of course, their Antarctic, Arctic tours, cruises, and experiences, the target market for these experiences, which is the authentic experiencer, and how specifically to sell to these clientele, and how it can benefit the travel agent and why they would want to sell these specific experiences. Now, a little bit about myself. My name is Hayley Johnson-Skinner. I'm a third-year student in the Hospitality and Tourism Management program at Ryerson University, Ted Rogers School of Management. As described by peers and friends and professionals, I can say I'm very enthusiastic, dedicated, and passionate about my program and my work and everything I do. And I do enjoy giving back to the community through sustainable tourism acts and volunteerism. And upon graduation, I wish to work in sustainable tourism, hopefully in Costa Rica or Jamaica, something like that. So now we're going to go into the Goway Travel Company. So the president and founder of Goway is Bruce Hodge, and the company is privately owned by the Hodge family, and all 4 family members do work in the business. They have a global presence with their head office in Toronto, and they have branches in Vancouver, Los Angeles, Sydney, and Melilla. And they do employ over 300 specialist staff. And Goway's basic objective as a company is to satisfy their clients, so they will recommend their experiences, the cruises, the trip that they took to their friends, relatives, etc. And they'll keep booking with Goway over and over again to create loyal customers. So here we have a picture of Bruce Hodge, who is the founder and is still the president of Goway Travel. So now I'm going to talk about the Goway Travel Company. So they offer a wide range of travel ideas for all types of travelers. So they range from fully independent traveling to escorted tours and adventure tours for the more adventurous traveler. So they have been working to provide unforgettable experiences to, again, all types of travelers and anyone who takes their trips. They do have a very high commitment to customer satisfaction and a high quality of staff, as they've been providing unforgettable experiences for everyone, and they are North America's leading travel provider to Australia, the South Pacific, Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, as well as Latin America, and of course Antarctica and the Arctic, and islands, and UK, Europe. So they do have some standalone brands, which is reflected in their strength, such as Groups Only, Special Events by Goway, Asia by Goway, etc. And they do have many longtime employees who have been with the company for a very long time, which shows that people enjoy working for the company and their staff are reliable. Now I'm going to go into some company history of Goway. So Goway Travel was created in Toronto, Canada in 1970 by Bruce Hodge himself. When they first got introduced, their main focusing was on fun holidays for the under 30s category and overland adventure tours through Africa and Asia. And over time, they decided to expand their company, and they became one of the largest travel companies in the South Pacific. And since this was such a success, they decided to develop products further in Asia, which are similar. And now today, Goway has various programs in 20 different countries all around the world. So now I'm going to talk about the future plans for Goway and their vision as a company. So from Brodwin Hodge, who is the general manager of wholesale for Goway, she states that they're looking forward to develop a strategic plan to grow their sales and continue to ensure they do have returning staff and they have the best staff and their products are of high quality. And they do want to offer promotional offers within the industry to stay afloat and stay competitive within the industry. And they do want their partners who partner with Goway to benefit from working with them. So what can the partners get out of it and how will Goway benefit with it at the same time? Now I'm going to talk about some of their company milestones. So these are some big achievements for Goway as a company. So in 2006, they won the Opal Award winner for Best Wholesale Partner. In 2009, 2010, they won the Reader's Choice Award for Best Tour Operator, South Pacific Recommend Magazine. In 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018, they won the Value Partner Award from the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. Again, in 2018, they won the Recommend Magazine's Reader's Choice Awards 2018 for Best Tour Operator Gold in the Asia and Pacific area. And most recently and most notable, in 2018, the William H. Baxter Lifetime Achievement Award was presented to Bruce Hodge for his contribution to the travel industry at the Baxter Media Agents Choice Awards. Now I'm going to talk about some of the Goway's Trustpilot reviews on the Trustpilot website. So in late November 2018, Goway Travel celebrated another milestone with over 2,000 Trustpilot reviews. So Trustpilot is one of the world's most powerful review platforms where consumers and companies come together to create ever-improving experiences for the consumer, the business, and everyone else. So today, Goway has increased that, and Goway Travel has 2,106 reviews on Trustpilot, with 70% of reviews rated excellent, which is a 5-star review, and 20% of reviews rated great, which is a 4-star review. So now just talking about some of the reviews. The reviews on the Trustpilot review are all from customers who actually went on a Goway trip, as the customer has to be verified and they have to be invited by Goway to write the review. So all the customers are customers who've actually went on a trip and are wanting to share their experience. So this was a family who went on a Goway trip, and they called their review second 5-star experience. So she was just stating that they take all the worry out of traveling to an unknown destination. The representative was patient, knowledgeable, helpful. The itinerary was full and everything went smoothly, and they'll definitely be using Goway in the future. A second quote from Trustpilot is, "Itinerary went without a flaw." This quote is from a couple who went on a Goway trip, and they're stating that their itinerary was flawless, everything went to plan, the representative was knowledgeable, and they'll have a venture they'll never forget, which Goway tries to convey. Now I'm going to go into the Goway travel offerings, specifically the Arctic and Antarctic tours. So Goway Travel offers a total of 18 Arctic and Antarctic tours, cruises, and guests can expect to experience the best of the Arctic. They also offer cruises which visit Iceland, Greenland, and Spitsbergen. They also offer a 2-week itinerary with a flight from Helsinki to Murmansk, Russia. And these are just some of their tours that guests can experience. Now I'm going to go into specifics about some of the details of the Antarctic and Arctic tours and trips. So outlined here are the main offerings of all of Goway's Antarctic and Arctic experiences. So each trip does have specifics that cater to the itinerary of the trip, although these price inclusions and exclusions are universal across all Antarctic and Arctic experiences. So as you can see, price excludes travel insurance, international and regional airfare. It includes dinner, breakfast, buffet, and lunch, transfers to airport and hotel, arrival and departing, and etc. Okay, so now I'll be discussing 3 of Goway's most popular Antarctic and Arctic experiences. So the first one I'll be talking about is the air, land, and sea to Antarctica cruise. So prices for this trip start from 7,563 Canadian. It can be either a 6 or 8 day Antarctic experience. It does start flying from Punta Arenas, Chile, and it goes to King George Island in the South Shetlands. And it does include a tour of the area around Presidente Eduardo Free Research Base before boarding the marine vessel Oceanova. So here are some pictures from the Goway website of the actual air, land, and sea to Antarctica voyage. So there's the marine vessel, some glaciers guests can expect to experience on the trip. So the second experience I'll be talking about is the Antarctic Explorer discovering the 7th continent. Prices start from 15,899 Canadian. So guests can depart from Buenos Aires, and it does cruise south of the Antarctic Circle for 11 days. As well, it does cross the Drake Passage, which is a unique and remote passage, which goes through to the South Shetland Islands and the Antarctic Peninsula. And guests can expect to experience a wide range of wildlife and landscapes while on the trip, such as penguins, glaciers, whales, fur, elephant, leopard seals, and natural wonders, of course. Now, here are some beautiful images of the Antarctic Explorer discovering the 7th continent trip. As you can see, there are some penguins. That's the boat that guests are on while on the trip. It just gives a visual. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the introduction to Spitsbergen, the polar bear safari. Now prices for this trip start from 9,939 Canadian. So guests can expect to experience a more laid-back trip, more freelance, more hands-on. So it does experience more, focuses more on the natural scenic beauty of the island of Spitsbergen. It is a 9-day on board the ship experience. And while guests are adventuring on their own pace, they can see glaciers and mountains on the boat, and while they are off the boat as well. And again, wildlife viewing such as Arctic fox, reindeer, and polar bears. Again here, some pictures from the Goway website of the polar bear safari. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about who would be expected to embark on these experiences. From the Destination Canada Explorer quotient profiles, the authentic experiencers would be the ones who enjoy these types of experience offered by Goway. So through the Destination Canada EQ website, the authentic explorers are ones who have a main important spontaneity, and they have an ecological concern. So with the importance of spontaneity, they enjoy the unexpected in life, and they welcome and appreciate surprises, and they're open to many different aspects of a trip. And with the ecological concern, they are concerned about the health of the planet, and Goway, it does partner with WWF, so World Wildlife Foundation, and Tourism Cares, which are 2 big factors which play in sustainable tourism and sustaining the planet as a whole. Now I'm going to talk about the demographics of authentic explorers. So 51% are male and 49% are female. 51% are age 55 and over. They do have a higher than average education. They are employed full-time, and higher than average are actually retired. They have a higher than average income, and in their life stage, 40% are mature and 28% are middle-aged at home with no kids. And the authentic explorers take up 12% of the Canadian market. So now this leads to a key question of what are authentic experiencers looking for? So this does correlate to what Goway travel offers within their Antarctic and Arctic experiences. So the authentic experiencer is looking for historical travel. They want to create meaningful connections with the locals and they want to connect with their trip. They want hands-on activities such as glacier viewing. They want authentic travel versus the superficial side of travel, which is the fine dining and the shopping. They want an opportunity for shared experiences. And all these experiences cater to a niche market, which make it easy to sell these experiences as an authentic explorer desires a trip that are met within the Arctic and Antarctica. So some of the most appealing activities for the authentic explorer on their trip is marine and wildlife viewing. They want to visit small towns. They like visiting national and provincial parks to participate in adventure experiences. They want to see the beautiful coastlines, beaches, and of course, the natural wonders. They want to see the historic sites. They want to see the buildings. They want to see local ingredients. They want to eat local ingredients. And of course, mountain and glacier viewing. All these aspects are present in Goway Travel's Antarctic and Arctic experience, tours, and cruises. All these are some of the main aspects of some of the main features of these cruises and tours, and it's what they sell. It's what guests can expect to experience. So now I'm going to talk about visas. So it's an important question that people need to know and the travel agents need to know as well. So there's actually no visa required to visit Antarctica, as it's not owned by country and it's a continent. And although the Arctic Circle is comprised of many countries, and each country has their own visa and passport rules and regulations, and you do need access to enter the Arctic Circle, and this is granted primarily through the tour operators. Now I'm going to talk about how the travel agent can sell to the clientele. So over time, the Antarctic and Arctic, they have reduced barriers of entry, such as less sea ice and a more tolerable climate for longer parts of the year, improvements in gear, infrastructure, technology, such as better geographical knowledge of the region, better national navigational charts, more durable equipment such as winter jackets, boots, etc. And they have developed better transit opportunities to and within the region. And there is concern of safety and the fear of the unknown. Although Goway relieves this issue as they pre-plan all their trips are done by professionals, they're knowledgeable, and Goway takes care of everything. The guest doesn't have to worry about anything. And the travel experiences are done in a safe and reliable manner. Another key issue is over-tourism and mass tourism, which makes tourists not want to go to a destination. Although the Arctic and Antarctic they have a low inhabitant rate, and it makes it more enjoyable for the tourist as you can actually enjoy the trip you're on. So now I'm going to talk about how the travel agent can benefit from working with Goway. So there is extremely easy cross-selling, upselling, and add-ons. This allows for high commissions. And this is due as the authentic explorer, they have a high disposable income. They are primarily seniors who would rather spend the extra money for a trusted professional to book their trip for them. So they don't have to do any of the work. They can just lay back and enjoy one of the best trips of their life. And travel agents are responsible for 80% of cruise bookings, which is a significant factor to consider, as a lot of the experiences are cruisers that are offered by Goway for the Antarctic and Arctic. So So now I'm going to go into the add-ons and upsell. So they can have, a travel agent can make a comprehensive package. This yields commissions on virtually everything. Such as the Air and Sea package, which consists of airfare, airport to dock to airport transportation, and lodging. And this can even create a more extensive package, which includes car rental, travel insurance, tours, and anything else the guest wants to add on. Another important factor to consider is cross-selling. So cross-selling is a great way for a travel agent to make some extra money, as, for example, when a guest books a tour departing from Argentina, which many of the Goway's trips depart from, they can sell a package to a customer to experience Argentina before departing on the Goway travel excursion. This can include a week tour or anything the guest really is looking for. And since they've already traveled so far to get to this destination, they are unlikely to come back in a short period of time. They want to see as much as they can within their trip duration, and they're willing to extend their vacation to see more destinations, as who knows when they'll be coming back to this destination, and if so, when, and who knows if they will come back. So it's easy to get them on board with cross-selling another trip. So now I'm going to go into commission. So the specifics of the travel agent's commissions for selling the cruises, etc. So as mentioned before, 80% of cruise bookings are done through travel agents. This is extremely beneficial, as most of Goway's experiences are cruises. And consumers are reluctant to buy complex and costly experiences on their own. They want someone who's professional, knowledgeable. They want someone who knows what they're doing. They want to trust their person. They want loyalty. They want to be ensured that their package fits their wants, their needs, their quality assurance, their expectations, as well as their price range. Now I'm going to go into some of the figures for commission rates for travel agents. So there is a 10 to 16% commission rate for travel agents for tour operators, a 10 to 16% commission rate for cruises, and a big 20 to 37% for travel insurance. So based on a 10 to 16% commission rate, travel agents can earn anywhere from $760 Canadian to just over $7,300 per booking. And that is not even talking about the most expensive tour offered by the Antarctic and Arctic. The most expensive is $4,500. So really, it is more valuable for a travel agent to book one Goway Antarctic or Arctic experience versus 10 budget-friendly cruises for, say, Royal Caribbean. And it is more beneficial, as the most expensive tour is way, way, way more expensive than a Royal Caribbean. So it's less work for the travel agent, and they can become more beneficial. It can become more beneficial for the travel agent, and they gain more experience and they expand their horizons. So to go into conclusion, Goway Travel offers a variety of tours, cruises, and experience for all walks of life, for all types of travelers. The authentic experiencer is the type of traveler that travel agents are trying to sell to for the Antarctic and Arctic experiences. And there are various methods that a travel agent can benefit from selling the Goway travel products to their clientele, as selling these products not only benefits the travel agent, but the customer, the destination, and of course, Goway Travel. This concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I now open the floor to any questions or comments, and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Hayley. And again, if anyone is signed in and viewing this on your computer, feel free to submit any questions to either the chat box or the Q&A box, and I can read them out to Hayley.
Hi, Hayley. It's Ian Stalker. geez, I'm stumbling here. Do you have a preference, a personal preference as to which you would like to visit when it comes to the Arctic or Antarctica? Which would you choose?
I would definitely choose one of the Iceland experiences, like one of the Arctic cruises, because I've always wanted to go to Iceland, and it tours, like you get to see a lot of destinations within the experience, such as like Greenland, Iceland. And I've always been one for nature, and I really enjoy seeing the scenic beauty that these natural wonders have to offer. And I'm very down to earth, and some of these, like the Iceland experience, is one that I feel like fits my personality very well, and it just has so much to offer that I've never really got to see before. And hopefully one day I will be able to go and see Iceland and see all the beautiful natural wonders that it has to offer.
Great, thank you.
And Hayley, what would you say was the biggest challenge you faced when preparing for this presentation?
So I would say the biggest challenge is definitely getting critical feedback and crucial feedback, and then having to go in and apply to the presentation. Obviously, it's very beneficial, but again, it can be frustrating, you know, as you've done so much work in your presentation, you go in, you keep changing in and making changes, and it just takes time and effort, and it can sometimes be tedious, but in the long run, it's very beneficial to the end of the presentation and to the actual presentation skills. Definitely hearing the constant like feedback, and then you have to go in and apply it. And it's just a bit of a frustration and work, but again, it's extremely beneficial in the long run.
Definitely. Okay, thanks, Hayley.
Hi, Hayley, this is Emily from Baxter.
Hi.
Hi, I just want to say I really liked your presentation and your sales focus, especially in regards to travel agents.
Thank you, thank you.
I thought it was really, really good. So thank you for your presentation.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I do believe that's it for the question period. But I would like to thank everyone that tuned in to the webinar today. Thank you all for taking time out of your day. And Hayley, thank you so much for your great presentation.
Thank you. No, thank you. I really would like to thank everyone for having me present, and I hope everyone has a good day and enjoys their weekend.
You as well. And on behalf of Baxter Media, I'd like to thank you so much for participating in BSAP 2019, and we shall be in touch.
Yes, thank you so much. Enjoy hearing from you.
Great. Thanks, Hayley. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.